to the game. I know we gotta do that while I dance. Got me some TV on the way there too. Thank you, man. Thank you. You know,
Yeah. Did it, boy.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow. Great game.
All right, coach.
Yeah, I like that. A little 1-2 punch I got going on.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, y'all look good out there. Wow, man. This place is incredible.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, see, this is why they save this for the pros, because an amateur come in here and forget he has a game to play.
Try to stay focused in here, but it can be tough sometimes, you know?
Speaking of which, I want to tell you I'm proud of you. You had a great game and a great season. Yeah. And I want to give you something your dad gave me when I was in college. Yeah.
Pops gave this to you?
He did. I think he want you to have it.
You want me to open it, or?
Nah, hold on to it. Enjoy. Bask in the moment. Open that when you get home tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Always.
It means a lot. I couldn't have done this without you.
Take care.
All right, I'm gonna call you.
All right.
Hey, it's not over.
Oh.
We got a lot of work to do.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
my dad gave me that.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Sacramento Kings here in their house, Golden One Center. Looking at the Kings, tonight a chance to press their advantage after an impressive road win in Game 2. They're approaching this one with a lot of confidence. These guys...
It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Pau Gasol is one of the real humanitarians in the NBA. An ambassador for UNICEF, he concerns himself with a lot more than the warmth, the goodness in it. A real gentleman.
A gentle giant, David, for sure. Thanks.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Kings to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio. Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. And it's Gasol. And the Spurs with possession. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, that's just an uninspired performance. Didn't execute well, and even the few times they did, the shot still had a hard time falling.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Leonard. Puts it up from 17. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got his first points of the night.
Oh, you love the confidence of Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Here's Leonard. Lead pass. Put in just the right spot. And the Spurs.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk.
Oh, what, Coach?
Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the
game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
Oh, yeah, and he may have seen something out there that he'd like to try to exploit. We'll see what they come out with.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Spurs also with the sub. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Sacramento shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Mr. Perfect. It was a bit of a surprise to see Perez slip on draft. Many thought he'd be top 5, but he fell to the back half of the top 10. Still, all that being said, the potential is there with him.
Well, there have been a lot of players drafted in that range who have gone on to do great things. Steph Curry and Paul George are just recent examples. Perez still in great company given where he was drafted.
Koufos the pass to Mr. Perfect. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Excellent D to force that miss there. That took real courage to risk being on the poster, being he's one of the best dunkers in the game.
Well, Perez was able to start his first NBA season with a title run behind him. He was a part of the great U.S. team that beat Australia in the finals in the summer.
Yeah, you talk about the best way to get acclimated to the NBA. I think Perez playing with the national team provides getting his feet wet with some of the all-time greats.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Mr. Perfect's got 5 now. And we'll get to see Justice Young here tonight. The New Jersey product was viewed as a bit of an undersized player, but he's shown he has the intangibles to make it work at this level.
A great point, and that's something that the combine can't measure. It's the heart and fight, and this kid has a ton of that. Just repeatedly passed on, even though he has a great sense for the game and is making teams pay for not putting their faith in him.
Knocked loose. Here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Ginobili kicks to Simmons. Koufos with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Here's Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 7. Rebound San Antonio. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect.
I'm Perez.
That's his first
I
foul.
approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
San Antonio trailing here. Mills dishes to Simmons. Knocked away. Lee kicks to Ginobili. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Lawson. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drilled from 11 feet out. Mr. Perfect's got 9.
Oh, he's been basically perfect so far in this quarter, especially in
And Mills kicks to dead. Ginobili outside. From 12 feet out. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Temple the pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the double team with Ginobili. Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Lee. Out to the wing. Lawson kicks to Koufos. Over to the wing. Temple.
Shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Young's checked in for Ty Lawson. The Spurs shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. There's the pick. The three from Mills. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Nice off-the-ball movement and action to free him up for a shot he makes on a regular basis. Outstanding work.
Young outside. The pass to Mr. Perfect. They double him with Simmons. It's Cauley-Stein, top of the key. Young from outside. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, you have to like.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
He just calmly rose up and nailed that jumper as time expired. Awesome way to end the quarter and head to the bench.
And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate.
Sure.
And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me. All you hear is all the other names, whoever the new young guard is. And there's a lot of great ones. But to leave his name out seems ridiculous to me.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
You have no idea how huge that is for a player. Is Tony Parker a great all-star champion, future Hall of Famer? Absolutely. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I don't think even Tony would tell you that. So kudos to Pop.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
I mean, jumping, passing, and pressuring the ball, really forcing their opponents into some of these mistakes.
Mr. Perfect, he's in at small forward. McLemore is out there with Young. Then there's Koufos, and it's Cousins in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Spurs really contributed. He finished with 8 points, and in addition to his scoring, he grabbed a couple of rebounds. And most important for him beyond his own individual
David, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
Well, I agree. He's got to such a level of confidence the last time out. A guy who pays attention to his craft. This will be interesting to watch.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for Ginobili. The Kings making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. The Kings trail by 5. Lawson the pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Lawson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Shot off the screen. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet.
Let's go. Keep the energy
15
up.
points
Keep
for
the
Mr.
energy up.
Perfect.
Lock 'em.
Wow.
Think of music in your head. Think of music.
He wasn't going to be stopped there. Even though he wasn't as big as the defender, he took it right to him and got the job done.
In the corner, it's Kufis. Doubled by Lee. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Sacramento shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Cauley Stein.
Well, when you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
Kicks to Simmons. Tipped away. Pass to Mills. Picked by Lee. Now here's Mills. Lawson defending.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Look at me. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me. Look at
Okay.
Catch him outside. How about that?
Let me see.
Bruh. Bro, that was a touchdown. It was a football pass. Oh no.
Jimmy, let me see the ball.
I see what he did. Who's this? Is this anyone's friend?
Yes, Mars.
Do you like him?
That boy Schmeat.
Yeah, he's.
Nothing happened. Well, nope. Okay. That's if someone's already. Oh. The flag's not down there.
Hey. Loki.
Pick up that flag.
Loki.
Because we totally can't just put it on our back.
Loki.
We totally need knowledge.
Loki. Loki.
I don't see.
Somebody write me in y'all game.
Oh, somebody quit.